O'Hara said it. I don't have to say it. Playoffs are about matchups, and that's going to be a matchup to watch, especially when you got Luke Kuechly in a one-on-one situation with Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, I mean, one of my jobs as a center, anytime we wanted to run the football, Tiki Barber used to always tell me, get to the mic.
Yeah.
Get to the mic. You got to get him blocked. He's the most important piece in the run game. He's a factor in the passing game, too. But nobody's been playing the Mike linebacker better than Luke Kuechly. So it's a huge matchup. Can he slow down Alvin Kamara? And when you look at some of their games earlier this year, they played Week 3 and Week 13. Luke Kuechly, I mean, his speed to the ball, he was beating Kamara to the point of attack. Now, this is great athleticism right here to shed both blockers, still come back and make the tackle. But the film study, the recognition, the instincts, probably reminds you of somebody that you coached for, Coach.
Number 52.
Ray Lewis, one of the best in the game. Luke Kuechly has that. Look, he beats Alvin Kamara right here to the point of attack. And it's that pre-snap recognition. It's the film study. It's all of that. He's got the explosion. This is him in the passing game. Now, this is a screen, and he sniffs it out right away. He's going to beat the center, Max Unger, to the block here, makes the stop. This is going to be a great matchup, not just in the run game. The passing game, obviously, there you see Luke Kuechly with his coach, Al Holcomb, the linebackers coach. They've got a great relationship, and Al's a great coach. But what a pleasure to coach Luke Kuechly.
And you heard Coach Rivera. Shaq Thompson's going to be a factor as well.
Sure.
That's a pretty good combination when both those guys are in the backfield at the same time.
When you look at Kuechly, he's done a great job against the run. Hasn't missed many tackles. He's missed some tackles in the passing game. So you don't want to get him in man-to-man coverage against Kamara. But certainly,
who has forced the most missed tackles by any running back in the pass game.
You wouldn't wish that on anybody.
Cam Newton can make you miss as well. Cam actually saying today that when he runs the ball, it gives him his edge. It's given the Panthers an edge,
I thought it was
too.
the brimless hat.
Well, close second, I think, there. But, Coach, how do the Saints defend Cam?
Well, the thing is, they know how to. They've seen it all the time. And we've talked all year long about how do you defend these athletic quarterbacks, keep them in the pocket. And the Saints are doing it in some interesting ways, particularly when they face the Carolina Panthers. What you're going to see here, Sean, I want you to notice, what are they doing? They're running a solid look on the interior.
5 down.
They're covering off the guard and the center, bringing pressure on the outside and spying. As you know better than anybody, that creates some difficult matchups and calls for the center position. Now, you don't have to do it with just down linemen. They put both linebackers. Now, what do you call here? Which one's the mic? Which way you're going to go? Now, the guards and the center all have to work in kind of an interesting combination where they bring the tight end all the way on the backside. They keep Cam Newton in the pocket and try to limit in terms of what he can do after the snap in the running game. Now, this one gets interesting as well. You can see, again, they're going to match off on the inside. They confused him, Sean. He made the wrong call. You can't let the middle linebacker from the A-gap run free like that, because obviously what happens is, you come down, no, we're going to slant, no, we're going to chip. It limits the protection package. Cam Newton has thrown 12 interceptions on third down. So if I've got to face Cam Newton, I know he can beat me running. I know he can beat me outside the pocket. I'm going to keep him in the pocket, make him make those throws down the field, see if he can beat us that way. And New Orleans has done it twice now.
The Saints defense does a great job with different coverages, different fronts. All of those things are tough. Ryan Khalil is a smart center, but sometimes in the crowd noise.
And that noise, exactly
down in
right.
New Orleans, it doesn't matter if you're making the right call if nobody can hear you.
But when the Panthers are in the red zone, to have that ability of Cam to run, he might dunk on you, as we saw earlier this season.
He's got some ups.
He does. And the Saints in the red zone have some targets, as you're going to see here with next-gen stats. Kamara can get it done all over the field, particularly in the red zone. Look at Drew Brees' passer rating, 129 when targeting Kamara. But how about Ted Ginn? Also a little bit of a factor there as well. He's got a touchdown in the red zone.
Against his former team, too.
Indeed. So, Coach, I'm going to put you in the Saints playbook here and put them in the red zone. I want you to draw up the first perfect
I'm
play.
a pretty smart coach when I have that many assets to go to. Let me show you what Sean Payton's going to draw up here. And it's a typical 3-level throw, obviously in the red zone. I got a bunch look here, so I'm going to put a guy and I'm going to put him on a post. Now, I'm going to put a guy on the intermediate route and then someone shallow all the way underneath. And those two good backs we talked about, I'm going to leak them out just in case they screw the pooch and the defense goes the wrong way. Now, I want you to see what happens here. This makes it difficult for a defense because, I can maybe take away the deep route. Then I'm going to drop anybody I can into that intermediate level. And then now, what do I do with the shallow route? So this is very simple for the quarterback. It's a simple 1 to 2 to 3 read. You hear it all the time. Touchdown to check down. And again, if it doesn't happen to turn out that way, I might be able to leak a guy out here. With all these options, Drew Brees is going to come back here and say, you know what? I got a happy face on me because I got too many options for you to cover.